longboat we came. 36 men pulling at oars. The rain's so heavy. Some drowned in their seats.
Jeez.
First in forest, then on grassland. A man's hair grew long. He rode a horse without saddle or reins, and the people of the plains were his people. But then came the cannon and the musket, and he was alone once more. For a century, he spoke to no one.
I don't know if I could go an hour without talking.
Daddy does sales.
Yeah.
Daddy likes talking.
A lot.
You ever drive a Kia, Mr. Monk?
22-minute podcast. 22-minute podcast. Don't wanna take up much of your time. Just gonna read some headlines. Stuff.
Welcome to the 22-minute podcast. My name is Wes Sievertson. Today is January 1st, 2025. It's weird. This is definitely one where it's weird recording, pre-recording, because I don't know. I mean, it's whatever. We all live our lives by this calendar, maybe less so than we used to, but it's a change. It feels like something. Well, especially this year, man. Oh, God damn it. Anywho, all right. Yeah. So I hope you all enjoyed that opening clip from the latest season of Fargo. Because you know who's a super talented actor and doesn't get enough attention having a birthday today, Sam Spruill.
Jim Spruill.
Here's the thing. He's one of those guys who doesn't have his birth year listed on IMDb. That really does seem to be something where like it's someone who is like a working actor and they're probably pretty talented, but for some reason they haven't become famous enough where they can be like, yeah, I'm 55, who gives a fuck, give me a role, kind of thing. Where he might be someone who looks like he's at least in his 40s. He could be in his 50s. So if he actually is someone who's aged well, he could be nearly 60 years old. And it's like, no, cast me for these 40-year-old role, like these 42, 43-year-old, maybe a little bit of rough-looking guy roles. It just is interesting to see how that could possibly, limit your career and such. Anyway, if you haven't seen Fargo at all, the TV series, it's great.
It is great.
The last season's really fantastic too. I do think that the last season wasn't as good. It might be the worst. I mean, but I don't want to say worst. You know what I mean? Because it was good. It just didn't. There were some really great moments, but I felt like
just didn't hit as hard as.
Well, for the amount of stuff that happened, it just felt like it felt like half of the story was missing. Whether that needed to be more happened. Like maybe the end of the series really should have been the halfway point, and we kind of saw a little bit of aftermath of what happened, or it was just like maybe there should have been like a stronger B storyline. And I was a little disappointed because I thought we were going to get a little bit more of like what's his name, the guy from Joel Keeley or something. What's his name from Stranger Things or whatever? Is that,
yeah.
Is that his name?
I think so.
I don't know. Steve,
Steve Harrington.
Yeah.
Domino's commercials.
He was in Domino's commercials? Oh, okay. I didn't know. I guess I don't see enough, or I don't know when they were happening that I would have seen. Because I've been seeing commercials the past like 3 or 4 years with using someone else's YouTube TV account. So if it was before that, I probably didn't see him.
The Steve Harrington's in the latest season?
He is, and I thought we were gonna get more of him, and I do like he's not a likable character.
Okay.
And he's an idiot, and he's a vindictive person. He's like a hurt person who's vindictive, and blah blah blah. I mean, there's layers. He's a victim in his own way, but he's also a perpetrator in his own way.
That's originally how they wrote Steve Harrington until they fell in love with the dude and changed his character.
Gave him a kind of a redemption. I mean, they did that with fucking Michael from The Office. They did it with Steve Carell's. Like, they were like, we have to make him less hateable. We have to make his ignorance a little more charming in some ways. And give him. It's because he's innocent. That's why he doesn't
Yeah.
understand,
Yeah.
kind of thing. Anyway, yeah, it's interesting that they can do that. I mean, you're halfway through a season writing something, and you're like, oh, okay, like people don't find this endearing. We need to. How do we change that? How do we change our approach to how we're doing? We got to do the same thing.
Yeah.
But we can change our approach and we can frame it differently to make it charming if that's what they're trying to do. Whatever. Blah blah blah. But yeah, I just wanted more of him being a doofus, like because he was just an idiot, and I thought we were gonna get more of like. They ran like a promo for it, where he's like. Where what is it? He's behind like a bale of hay.
Okay.
But the thing is, he's got like knocks, right? And he's behind a bale of hay, and then the bale of hay like kind of rolls, and he's still just like, and then he kind of like jumps, and like rolls behind the bale of hay that rolled away from him. Like I was like, this is fucking funny.
That sounds dope.
Like
that sounds really funny.
Because I took that as like, oh, this is like an over enthusiastic.
Was it Steve Harrington? Like, it's okay.
And he was like bald. He like shaved his head all the way down. And so I was like, this. Oh, he's playing like an over enthusiastic investigator. And I don't know if that means like a lawful investigator,
Or private eye.
or just like he's working for a mob, some sort of syndicate or something.
Gotcha.
But I like this idea of him being out there, like kind of like a, I don't know, just a doofus investigator. And there wasn't enough of that. Like you just could have developed more about certain things. I don't need to talk more about that season of Fargo, but because it is good, it just didn't feel as complete as the rest. That is all. All right. Hey, on this day, January 1st in 1960, Johnny Cash plays his first free show at San Quentin Prison with Merle Haggard.
Yeah, Merle Haggard was just there.
Oh, he was
play
just
with
hanging
him.
out.
Yeah. He's like, I want to watch this show.
Well, San Quentin's where? That's in California, right? It's in
think
LA
so. Yeah.
area, so something like
the
that.
best of geography, but I think that's right.
Well, I mean, it's not necessarily geography. Like, it's not like it's not like I'm asking you where is San Quentin located in LA. Like, oh, it's in the northwest quadrant. By on the southeast bend.
14 miles outside of.
Exactly. No. It's just more of trivia than anything. Where's San Quentin? Well, I don't know. California, LA. I don't know. Anywho, it's not like if I was like giving you directions and I said Caddy Corner and you were like, ooh, you know your geography. Okay. No. Okay. All right. I'll try to bring some more heat. Sorry about that. On this day last year, 2023, Jeremy Renner.
2 years ago today. 2023.
Oh,
We're
there you go.
2025
Sorry.
now.
Yep. I got to readjust my brain clock. So that makes sense too. Yeah, because that does seem he's gone through a lot of recovery that I've seen headlines about. I haven't read about it. But yeah, it makes sense that it was like 2 years ago. But yeah, if he didn't have the money, man, he'd be in a wheelchair or if not dead. So think about that in your oligarchical Trump era next 4 years. Enjoy. If you didn't vote for not him, yeah, pretty much. It's your fault. So you jamming over there?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Jim jamming to this background.
All right. Well, all right. Turning 23 today. Angourie Rice. She was the daughter. She was Ryan Gosling's daughter in The Nice Guys. If you haven't seen The Nice Guys, it's great. So definitely check that out. That's that. So that guy directed. Did he also direct Kiss Kiss Bang Bang? Was that the same guy?
Something. No.
He went on to direct a Predator movie and like Iron Man 2, maybe.
Maybe.
See, I just shouldn't have even. Because really, we're talking about Angourie Rice.
Right, but no, you're right though. Shane Black. Yes.
Shane Black. There you go. But Angourie Rice is also like Ned's girlfriend, one of the students in the current Spider-Man.
Well, I think they were just boyfriend and girlfriend for
for
Far
the
From
trip.
Home. Yeah.
Yeah, man. They were like, we're in dirty ass romantic Europe, and we are virile teenagers.
Mm-hmm.
But when we get back home, I'm gonna want to go back to my video games and
My Legos and
yeah,
backyard
exactly.
clubs.
And you're gonna want to go back to like just not having to talk about that I'm in your life. And I understand, like you don't have to explain to your friends. You just over here adding Morris Chestnut.
Yeah, so
credits.
I thought it'd be really good bit for how many people that turning 56 today, Morris Chestnut has worked with.
Right.
Under Siege 2, Dark Territory, worked with Steven Seagal. Like Mike, Little Bow Wow.
Russian simp. Sorry. Like Mike, he now goes by Bow Wow after being raped.
Well, then he was Little Bow Wow.
That's true.
Just like
You know who else was in Like Mike?
Who's that? The guy from Stuart Little?
No. A native Dallas Texan. What's his name? Oh my God, I'm blanking. You know what's good about a Texas beer? He's in the Shiner commercials. Jesse.
The Shiner commercials?
Yeah. I sent you a screen cap, bro, and you didn't respond. And now I know why, because you didn't even look at it. You just went, "Oh, what's it me something?"
Not scrolling.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what's his name? God damn it, Jesse Plemons. He's in Like Mike.
I didn't know that.
Yeah,
Nice.
It's like one of his first movies.
But he does Shiner commercials.
He does do Shiner
nice.
commercials, and he's either putting on a little bit of an accent or that is his accent. I don't
Ooh.
know. Maybe he doesn't know, you know? But anyway, okay, so Morris Chestnut, Like Mike, Lil Bow Wow, he was in Breaking All the Rules, Jamie Foxx, another native Texan, from Terrell, Texas. Terrell, Boys in the Hood, Ice Cube, also Cuba Gooding Jr., so rapist. He was in something called The Perfect Holiday with royalty. Oh my goodness. Miss Latifah. The Last Boy Scout with Bruce Willis. Oh, R.I.P. his brain. Boys in the Hood. Oh, I already said that. Oh, I skipped a few, and then I tried to go back because I'm an idiot. The Hunt for Red October. Who the fuck is Johnny Messina?
Yeah, you know, I don't know. That was just the top billed actor.
Oh wait, that says The Hunt for Blue Orchid. I don't. So
The
sorry.
Hunt for the Blood Orchid. Anaconda's The Hunt for the Blood Orchid.
Oh, I did not see any
And
sequels.
it was a sequel.
Did not see any sequels. G.I. Jane. So Demi.
To me?
Ladder 49. John Travolta.
John Travolta. You know, that probably really changed his life. The whole dynamic of his career.
He gave him a book. It started with
It's a light read. You're going to love it.
And he learned about Thetans stealing your cum. I have no idea.
Your life force, your energy, I don't know.
Cum.
Maybe that's what it is.
It's always cum, dude.
They're just stealing your cum.
Every cult comes down to somewhere there's a room where cum is being distributed to someone, and they don't want it.
Just buckets.
Well, I don't know if
Buckets,
it's buckets or if it's just like in a bedroom that you're not allowed to go in because you're not a child, and that's the only one who I'm thinking of a few cults that just had some sexual abuse. I apologize. I don't need to go on like a bit about abusers right now. It's the first day of the year, Mike.
Yeah, like we're here. Congratulations. You have like resolutions. Like, do you
honestly,
ever do that?
Honestly, this week's been a little weak.
Yeah. Well, it's.
Okay, let's do resolutions.
Do you have any resolutions?
No.
Yeah. Do you ever remember having a resolution or like setting a resolution? Again,
it's one of those things that I don't know. It's like my family didn't do it, and that's you know, if you're talking about dates and holidays and times and rituals and shit like that, I've only ever bought in. I mean, that's what culture is. You buy into what other people around you are doing. So they never did it. I never did it. Because who wants to do that? I don't know. Resolutions. I guess that is a silly thing. Is it's like a resolution's almost like me being able to put off going to the doctor. Like, oh, I can't get an appointment until then. It's like, well, no, a resolution, you can just do it now.
Yeah.
And so that's why I probably independently have also never like valued anything like that. I was right to put this towel down.
So what happened?
It's just leaking.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, the ice or whatever. It was just a bit. I did all this for a bit. You know
Nice.
what I mean?
Well, I like the bit.
It didn't pay off. That's okay. We are referring to my Gladiator. I didn't think that AMC was giving me like an airtight bin 10. You know what I mean? What's crazy is I wasn't gonna get that because it was $20.
Yeah.
But then I was like, okay, well, what does a novelty popcorn bin go for anyway? And it's like $20. Yeah. So I was like, oh, fuck it, whatever. I did get the Nosferatu.
You did get the coffin thing?
I did go ahead, and I see you looking at me like that. I know that I shouldn't have. Mike, don't look at me like that.
I'm so
Stop doing that
disappointed.
thing with your hand. What are you doing? What do you do?
Well, too bad there's not a fucking camera here.
Okay,
that can see.
so what you're doing is you're doing a circle, and then you're forcing your other finger through. So you're making a circle with your left pointer finger and your thumb, and you're forcing your right pointer finger through the circle. I don't know. What does that mean? What are you doing with
You
your
notice how
hand?
my finger's so much smaller than the hole?
Uh-huh.
Space. Don't put it in a tube. You know what? One of
I
my
don't know what
favorite-
he's doing. I think I think he's doing something inappropriate, but we're just going to move on. What were you saying?
One of my favorite dad New Year's resolution jokes.
5, 4. What? Yeah.
Next year, I'll have
Dad
a resolution. My resolution is to have a resolution for next year.
Oh, that used to be a field. Uh-huh. Yep. So it's just one of the things that hits you out of nowhere, and you're like, that's what a good dad joke should do. It's like, I don't have any energy to continue my day anymore. You just totally sucked the life force out of me. Thank you, Pops. Papa?
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 I feel like somebody told me a good one yesterday. I can't remember what it is, though. Can't be that good.
I'm glad you said that, because I was definitely gonna. I was on my way to making a super inappropriate joke. I don't know. I didn't have a joke. But
I'm curious
I did,
now.
Well, it's gone.
Oh, okay.
You shut it down, and I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
It
man.
happens. Yeah. Born on this day, not dead. Or did he die on this day? I forget how
Yeah,
we
so
wrote it down.
dead is born on this day.
Okay, gotcha. Vern Troyer, Mini-Me. Man, yeah, so we were just talking about how, like, yeah, he was in the first Harry Potter because he played, Grindelhook? Something like that?
Grip hook.
Yeah, so he was the physical performer on screen in the first Harry Potter whenever they go to Gringotts and they go to his vault and yeah, he's the elf that's like, key, please. And
Hold, please.
yeah, he's that guy. But voicing that is actually Warwick Davis. That's what we were talking about.
Yeah.
I'm sure anyone who is a fan of Harry Potter understands that. Yeah, that happened where like there was only. I don't think it was just like British actors, right? No, it was European actors. I'm not sure.
I think.
Who knows?
Yeah.
I mean, you can Google it. Google knows. But anyway, so yeah, they had to have Warwick Davis. What is it called? VRO, whatever.
Voiceover?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
but there's a term, whatever.
Mm.
I should know it. I learned it at some point. But what I was gonna say is like, yeah, no, dude, Vern Troyer was like he's been a physical performer. Whether it's like, I mean, he was the fucking he. What's that stupid ape movie from like the early '90s? Like it's not
Congo?
one. No,
okay.
it's like a kids movie. It didn't stick around, man. It would take me a while to find it. You might remember the cover where it was like a kid, like it was like a kid inside of like this gorilla, kind of like hugging him.
Huh.
You don't remember that now? What?
He was in Baby's Day Out. He played
That's
Baby
the
Binks.
next thing I was going to say. Yes.
But
So
Dunstan Checks In. He was in Dunstan
I
Checks
probably
In.
did know that, but forgot.
Jingle All the Way. He was the
Yes.
little Santa
Yeah.
Claus.
See, so that's the thing. Is like if you really
He played Pinocchio in Pinocchio's Revenge, a horror film.
what year?
96.
Oh, cool. That's actually when that shit was probably a lot of fun instead
Yeah.
of just like a stupid B movie factory that most of that shit is today. No, that's the one thing I think people
Mighty
don't
Joe
really...
Young, was it?
Oh, I guess it was. Mighty Joe Young. Why am I thinking that's a different movie?
I don't know.
Yeah, I guess it was Mighty Joe Young. What am I thinking? What's the Charlize Theron?
It's that one.
Oh no, then I'm thinking of a different thing. He's been in a couple. He's been in 2 gorilla movies. Yeah, I can't remember the other one. Yeah, I'll
he
have
was
to.
in My Giant. Did you ever see that movie with Billy Crystal?
I did. I don't remember it.
yeah,
but
I just remember like watching it like
he did
as a kid.
He was also in Bubble Boy.
Oh,
He was one of the freaks. Can I say that? I didn't say he was a freak.
Yeah, no, right.
That
I
was
think
just
so.
That was just the. That's just the, hey. That was their group.
Right.
Not limiting what they call
No,
themselves.
exactly.
That
He's a
didn't make any
waiter in
sense.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Guys, I'm so sorry for this week. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I mean, having a holiday in the middle of the week is just like throws
It really
everything
is
off.
crazy,
Yeah.
dude. It's. I
Like,
mean, I've
working
had this
yesterday was-
entire. I worked Monday,
Oh, really?
and I like it and I don't.
Yeah.
Because Monday even I worked for 3 hours. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, give me that on Friday.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
could
yeah.
at least appreciate giving me 3 hours. Like, I'm getting paid.
Yeah,
You're like, so
yeah.
that's great. Whatever, and it's fantastic. But yeah, like I want to do something.
Right.
You know, just keep me back in my job a little bit.
Mhm.
Anywho, yeah, no, it's. I mean, I even offered to you last week.
No,
which,
yeah.
like we don't have to do this week because like obviously no one.
Right.
Well, no one would care, but also it's a holiday
Mm-hmm.
time.
Team.
But no, we can do it. And again, if people do start even listening to this stuff, unless they start listening to this week,
Sure.
it'll just be a nice little ebb and flow Pearl Jam.
Well, it got a lot better after the first of the new year.
Yeah, it was fun at first. I kind of was out during the holidays, but now it's so fun again. So yeah, we're just admitting we got nothing, bro.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
How much time we got left?
a little under 2 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. So 2016, Vilmos Zsigmond, the cinematographer for Close Encounters of the Third Kind, dies. Almost did a Close Encounter of the Third Kind audio clip to start the episode, but it was a tough one today. It's just a tough week in general. I mean, do we have to go back 9 months and be like, why weren't enough people fucking? No, that's not true, because you know what? We're recording this. Taking down the fourth wall. We were recording this on the 28th, and that's a loaded day for birthdays.
Yeah.
Today.
Yeah.
The actual day that we're doing this, but we can't talk about it. So okay, put the fourth wall back up. Hey, it's 2025. Welcome to. I'm the new Wes Stevenson.
First day of 2025, and we're back.
My resolution in 2025 is to be a more professional broadcaster. I'm not going to make jokes about penises or masturbating ever again.
Flicking the gum.
Flopping.
Floppy.
Jesus.
I can remember it.
I just also like being offended by
Not remembering the word flopping.
Yeah. For a dumb innuendo for. Okay, all right.
Flopping. I wish I had a pen. I'd write it down on my side of the table.
Yeah.
Flopping.
For some reason, you have to use this table again for your house. Like, I don't know why. And Scout sees
I'll go
it,
over with some varnish. Flopping. What is that?
And then I'm mad that you varnished it because it had vulgarities on it. It's like, we could have varnished it before and no one would have wrote on it. Okay,
No.
that bit doesn't go anywhere. I have nothing there. The varnish, the Jim Varnish bit.
Of course.
Jim, wait, what's that? Jim Varney.
Varney, yeah.
So that kind of worked.
You know, when you said
But then I bailed.
Vern Troyer, that my brain went to.
To
I was
Vernon.
like, oh no, wait, that's not.
Because that was part of those first Ernest bits was, hey, Vern. He
Yeah.
was like talking to Vern. I don't know who Vern is.